industry, we've seen a huge growth in the number of YouTube channels, vlogs, and useful content that's appearing online. Some of it is really, really useful, less so from these guys. Couldn't resist. We're here with the Roaming Radfords. Welcome back from the USA. How are you both?
Thank you.
Really good, thank you.
Very
Nice
good.
to see you.
Thank you,
Nice
Matt.
Happy New
Good to
Year.
see you.
Happy New Year.
Is it too late to say
Are
that?
we still saying that?
I am, yeah.
It's February. We're at the NEC show.
Absolutely.
You've had a busy one, haven't you? What have you been up to?
Well, we spent December in Florida, and we're just getting ready and starting our plans for the rest of the year now.
But for the show, we've been doing our talks on the NEC Caravan Club stand and on the Inspirational Theatre as well.
Yeah, and you've been on Alco as well, is that right?
We're doing a subscriber meetup on the Alco stand, yeah.
A subscriber meetup.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
I'm guessing that scratches your itch.
Subscribers want to come and meet us, they want to come and say hi, they want to have a selfie, they want to grab a sticker. And so, absolutely.
And you love it, don't you?
I do like it, Matt, yes.
You love it.
And I own a graphics company, so we make our own stickers as well.
Well, it's cheaper to give away. I don't. Why aren't you making ours?
We can be making yours, Matt. We need
We'll
to
have
talk
a chat
after
about
this.
we'll have a chat about that
Absolutely,
later.
absolutely.
So tell us, then, I'm intrigued about how this all came about for you guys. So for me, I've been in the industry a little while, and I wanted to share the stuff, the nerdy stuff that's full of my head. But for you, it's a different story, isn't it? You've been motorhoming, you said, since 2000 and when did you say?
7?
15 years. I'd have to do
Yeah.
the maths of when we started.
2007, I think. Matt.
2007.
And we've had several motorhomes in that time. We even had a caravan for one of the years. At one point, we left it on a campsite for the whole summer. Steve went into work. The boys and I just stayed on the campsite and had a lovely time.
Which meant I could buy a Range Rover, which was a good thing.
Yeah, we all know about your cars. How many blooming Teslas have you got?
We've only got 2, but we've had 9 over the years.
Oh my goodness! Right, okay.
Yeah, we've got
Same-
one each.
Same shirts as well.
Right, you got the
Trademark.
You're making my eyes go, was it?
Yes, it's terrible on screen.
It's for men of a certain age, I think.
But so you've been motorhoming and caravanning, but how did the channel come about?
Ooh, 3 years ago at this show,
Okay, but why?
we was at the subscriber meetup with Darren, the Urban Motorhome, and the other YouTubers, and it was just a good bunch of guys. So I just felt, you know what, I'd like to join the community there and share our travels, because we travel a lot throughout Europe for the summer, and I thought we want to come from an angle where maybe people would be interested to watch our travels, and they are. They have been.
We'd actually met a lot of the original YouTubers at rallies in the year before, hadn't we? So
Yes.
we kind of made friends and developed some relationships, and then when we came here, it was really exciting to feel the energy as we were walking around.
Well, I have to say, last year at this show, I mean, obviously I hadn't been on for a couple of years, I was amazed how many branded hoodies there were walking around with all these YouTube names on. I mean, that was you to start with, wasn't it, as well?
Right, yeah. We're a big part of that.
think we
We offer
probably
we offer embroidery as well through our business.
Don't stop.
Stickers, embroidery, all promotional items. So why not make use for us? Absolutely.
Absolutely. Can you embroider a Jules or a Ralph Lauren checked shirt?
Of course I can. Absolutely.
So, but it's been a huge boom, isn't there, in the number of people that are taken here, walking around a show and putting their life through a lens, and putting it out to the public. But I don't really do that. You know, I communicate information and stuff. It's different for you. I'm trying to understand, why do you want to do that?
We enjoy sharing our lives, I'd say. And in fact, we also have another brand called Camp Creator, and I think there's over 250 members in there. And the members there are YouTubers that have got at least 100 subscribers on their channel, and they're all in the van life, motorhome, travel community. So we have a group on Facebook, and if you've got 100 subscribers, you can join that group and talk YouTube with other fellow YouTubers.
Okay, yeah, but my question is why? You say you enjoy sharing your life, but why?
I guess I'm a big show-off, Matt.
We got there.
Yay, he's a great big show-off.
You're a big show-off teddy bear, really, aren't you?
I just, absolutely.
But is that what it's? What about for you, Lindsay? I mean, why? I mean, did you have a choice?
No, it was along for the ride. But we have made a lot of friends within the community, and that's lovely.
Yeah.
And then when we do come to these events, we get to meet subscribers, and actually they tell us the impact our videos have had on them. So the number of people who have bought Kentikis because we have a Kentiki, that helps the dealers and it helps the people who are buying them as well. So that feels quite nice. And then there are just people, everyone here, when they see us, they want to be nice, they're happy to see us. And we've got teenagers, so we'll get that wherever we can, because they're they're not that happy to see us very often.
No, I can relate to that. I can relate to that very much.
Absolutely.
Well, you're right. It's a really tight-knit community, isn't it? And I mean, we found that within the podcast community, it's brilliant. Everyone wants to help each other.
Absolutely.
That's exactly the same in the Motorhome Caravan industry, both in terms of YouTubers, but also the industry generally. All the resellers are the same. We're all good mates.
Absolutely.
We had our friends then on the stand. You saw them. That was the MD and sales director of Maypole.
Right.
They're just here for a great chat. And it's a lovely community, isn't it?
And we are, absolutely, we're feeling a big part of the community the last couple of years. And we've been around networking with everyone in the industry, and we've made very, very welcome. It's a good community to be part of.
Yeah.
See, that's the difference. You network, I make friendships as well.
Ooh.
As well.
Yeah.
You do make them as friendships, but...
He's just interested in the fame, though. We know that. That's what it's all about. Well, can I say, on behalf of our industry, if I dare, it is great to have you. We really appreciate you both.
Thank you.
And you raise the profile of a lifestyle that many of us love. And I think you're incredibly brave. I take my hat off to you.
Thank
you. And you make us all feel like we know and love you. And I know, that's not true. People come up to you and go, "Yeah, guys," yeah, and you think, "Who are you?"
Well, we have had a lot of people saying we bought a motorhome because of you.
Yeah.
Right.
Isn't it? And it's great. And we have people that still follow us that don't have a motorhome. We've had 2 people meet us today. They've got tents, and they're aspiring to get a motorhome. So if we can aspire people to come into the industry, then that's great.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to
Not at
talk
all.
to me.
Oh,
I
pleasure.
really appreciate it.
Anytime, mate. You know that.
And we'll talk stickers and embroidery later.
Let's do that. And keep with the podcast is fantastic, guys. So
Thank
keep
you.
going with it.
Really appreciate it.